videotape each other, it's going to get silly. You ready? I know the second step is also kind of stupid, but hey, you really need to do it. Don't drop your phone, so both hands. That means don't try and do this while you're doing something else. Don't try to do this while you're driving a car. Don't try to do this while you're eating some food. You're just going to get your camera all greasy. Seriously, put both hands on that thing. This thing costs way too much money for you to drop or break or get nasty. Both hands. It also makes it a lot more stable because you're using more of your body and you're concentrating more on the object. You will naturally start to stabilize it. Now, yes, phones are getting image stabilization just like camcorders had already. The phones are getting it. It's great. It's not as good as you doing it right in the first place. I'm holding both hands too, aren't I? Okay, you ready? Number 3, we are going to get silly. Make your own tripod. The tripod is the standard tool of making video stable. It's a solid base foundation that you can simply pivot and turn on. Now, I don't mean like go get some fucking wood. That's silly. I mean, if you really are that handy, go ahead. But you want to put 3 points of contact. The natural shape in nature that is the most powerful one is a triangle. It puts all the direction of force into one point. It's stable. It is the first place, if you have a table of 3 legs, it'll stand. It will. It's the first, smallest number of pressure points that can make something work. Your muscles are generally kind of connected this way too, with a broad side and the narrow side where it connects down to the bone. It's because it's the most functional shape, easiest in nature. So we have 3 ways of doing this. Number 1, lean against something. Go lean against the wall. Go, now. Walls, doorways. Oh, yeah. Just lean against shit. Now, in this position, you're using the floor, the wall or doorway or whatever, and the camera. That's your 3 points. You are way stable this way. And you can just kind of pivot to strafe across objects that are moving. And generally, things move left to right. Unless we're talking about UFOs. That's different. The next one is put your camera on a thing. Go ahead, put your camera on a thing. Yeah, seriously, just sit the fucker down and hold it. 2 hands and the object that you put it on. 3 points of contact. All right, your knee is fine too, yeah. That's fine. We're going to do this outside, inside with digital video cameras. You're going to have no tripod at first, and you're going to have still image. The digital video cameras, some of them have pretty good image stabilization. The Sony ones specifically. The other ones, not so much. So you're going to need to improvise. Putting it on a surface and holding it with both hands gives you that. Put it down. Doesn't work. And the final one is this. You becomes a tripod. You've all done this before. I know you have, because I've seen you doing it. Some of you have been in my classes. And you get to that point where you're just tired in a class, and you sit there and you take your chair, and the professor's droning on and on and on, and talking, and maybe it's late at night, or it's a videography class and you're bored out of your fucking mind, and you do this. Save your head. Lean into the desk so your chest bone is on the desk. Elbows, hold the camera. Right on? Do that. Try it out. This makes your phone very stable. It makes a pretty decent pillow in a pinch. You're tired of class. I promise I'll keep you guys moving as much as possible. I know it's 7 o'clock at night. Trust me, I've been up since 5:30. Got lots of work. I got lots of work. You got lots of work. It's what being a student is. It's what it is being an adult. Don't call me an adult, it makes me really, really happy. Number 4 has less to do with doing something physical and more doing something mental. It's be mindful of lighting. Be mindful of lighting. Not lightning, although I guess you should probably be mindful of lighting too, but lighting. Where are the lights coming from? This room is really well lit. Very, very well lit. Great, wonderful, fantastic. It's not got a lot of shadows. You'll be doing filming in here because of that. But then you go out in the hallway and there's track lighting over there, and there's like large overheads, and then there's the fluorescent ones, and it gets kind of weird. And as you film between light and shadow, the camera has to adjust. Sometimes people just disappear. Like fucking Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like just right? If you had this room here, turn on, damn it. If you had this room here, like this, and you're trying to film, that's tough. And if I'm standing in this thing, you may or may not be able to see me right now. It might be completely washed out. And vice versa. If I was filming you, I might not be able to get anything because my camera's just like, bright light, nobody's there. Right? You have to be thinking about, what does it look like? Where am I in relation to any light source? Point light sources like that, and the ultimate point light source, the sun, really will screw with your ability to get good video. No matter what it is, or just take a good picture. If you've ever been to the football games and tried to see when the kicker kicks it, like 50-yard line, up, oh God, it's gone. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This is like why golf, professional golf tournaments really hire the best cameramen, because they don't lose the ball in the sun. I don't know how they do it. It's great. But the last one, okay, it's silly, again. But you all kind of know this stance. Stand up again. Last time we're going to make you stand for a camera. Ready? All else fails. Horse stance. You know the horse stance. It's the one where you're like this. Feet shoulder width apart. Not too splayed out, not too narrow, stable. Bouncy. You're using your quads to keep you up. You're all in really good shape, exercise sense. So I know you can do it. Horse stance, elbows tight. Turn with your core only. And if you're looking at your video right now, you will notice it is quite stable. You do look like a doofus. It's okay. You're concentrating on your desire for good video. Why would that be important? Well, shit. You probably know somebody who's getting married right now. You want to capture that moment. My sister-in-law just got married last October. Oh, it was beautiful. It was on the lake, in a park. It was a kind of rainy day. My kids took place in the ceremony, like they delivered the ring and stuff. It was adorable. And there was I in the back of the seating. And whose video came out the best? Mine. My mother-in-law fucking loved it. Oh my God, it's so cute. Yes. So the last one is horse stance. It's going to happen. It's going to happen to you. You are in that portion of your life. Horse stance. You look like a doofus, but don't worry, you're probably standing at the back of the thing anyway, trying to get a nice camera operation on it. This is part of Project 1. Please stop and upload that to your